The pews in the St. Cecilia Catholic Church are often empty these days. Of the 8 local churches in Williamsburg, only 3 remain open, and St. Cecilia's is one of them. But the St. Cecilia School was not so lucky. Its doors shut for good in 2008. What once housed school children and nuns now houses artists. Over 200 kids are replaced by 69 residential units. The wall art is replaced with bicycle wheels and the fluorescent lights ditched for fancy chandeliers. Williamsburg is changing too. Once a predominantly Hispanic and Italian community, it is now home to a younger, richer, and whiter population. Only the old school gym remains as it was. Since 1991, the gym has been home to NYC On Point, an AAU basketball program open to boys ages 5 to 14. They come from all over. Cuyo comes from Queens, twins V and Rocco from Greenpoint, and Christian, who comes from right down the street. But many of her local players come from the projects around the corner. They struggle to follow what they love and be able to afford basic living needs.
The mother told me, do you want me to play you or do you want me to feed my kid? How do you do that? Meanwhile, I'm finding out that she's locking him out of apartments. She's giving him a half a sandwich for a whole day. Half of them are alone. Half of them I drive home because I won't let them get on a train or a bus at this time.
Obviously,
The team is led by Ann Pinto. Ann's roots are as deep as St. Cecilia.
right here and watch it.
My grandmother got married here, and those are probably the bathrooms they used.
Now,
Ann was enrolled here, where she began her basketball career. Since her St. Cecilia days, Ann has gone on to play until she couldn't play anymore. Now she coaches where it all began. Ann focuses on strict practices and discipline.
They try and make the moves from that 14K, 2K game, whatever it is. I laugh at them. It's not a logical move. Strong layups, high layups. I try and teach the good stuff. Everything is drilled. We don't play around. I'm very serious with the babies usually.
And it pays off. NYC On Point won the Nationals in 2013, but it hasn't been an easy road to success, especially for the kids. One of the players that Ann drives home is JoJo, who lost his father at the beginning of the season. His father was his biggest fan, driving him to and from every practice.
And he gets a headache on Monday and he goes into a coma on Wednesday and he dies. But this little boy now, he plays. We pick him up, we drop him off. But no daddy, no more.
3rd grader Cuyo was struggling in school until he found the game of basketball.
My dad said if you fool around, you're not going to play no more basketball. Then now I'm getting good grades because always school always comes first. And your report cards.
Parents are like, could you tell them to do their homework? Could you tell them to get dressed? Kids listen to me more than their parents. You're killing me.
Ann faces challenges too. Being a woman in the game of basketball is not easy.
I get the worst. Okay, first you're a woman, so the refs have no respect. In the Nationals, if I stood up to say something, the refs would walk right over to us. Who's the head coach? They think, you're just there. You have no knowledge of the game. You're a girl.
With St. Cecilia closing, Ann struggles to keep the program alive.
When they start putting the condos up and we panicked, I don't have a 501(c) because we were cut off from the church. One of these days he's going to turn around and he's going to say, look, we're closing the gym for a year. What do you do then? What do I do with no gym? Okay, because the first person who goes could do the craziest.
Despite all their troubles, NYC On Point continues to be a family. Ann will keep it open as long as the kids keep coming.
Be happy to wear our jerseys. Be happy to be part of our program, our family, because we call them family. Because they got to eat together, they got to swim together, they got to play together. We're trying to give them a future. But if they look over at me and you get the smile, that's all I want.
1, 2, 3.
our boys, no less.